Good evening, guys. Welcome back to the channel and for another affordable group break. Coming to you live on a Friday evening. A whirlwind of a week, especially the last 72 hours. Get started here in a moment or so. Hey, good evening, Ben. John. Good evening, Paul. Atlanta was good. Odd as all get out, but we knew that was going to be the case. Um, Wednesday night's game was a loss. So it was, a little frustrating. Made it exciting at the end in the bottom of the ninth, mm, but and then yesterday's game was much better. Uh, come from behind. Um, that was pretty fun. We had different seats for each game. We were in the 300 section for Wednesday night. We were sitting third row, right behind the big numbers, the retired numbers of Braves players. Pretty good seats. We've sat close to that section before, but normally we sit in the 100s in the lower level. But with having to buy four tickets, we decided to try to save a little bit of money, and we went up a little bit higher. Not bad seats. Third baseline. Um, Sometimes it was a little hard to tell what was going on at the plate because we were so far away. But for the Thursday afternoon game, my wife did the research and found some tickets that were supposed to be guaranteed shade, which they were. It was fantastic. We were right behind home plate, first row of the 400 section. So those were great seats. That's where I took a picture of holding a couple of packs of Ginner that I ripped at the ballpark. I took them Wednesday and I forgot to open them. I had a lot of I waited in line for a very long time to get my brisket nachos and the batting helmet. So I just ended up forgetting to rip them. Wednesday, did it on Thursday, and then there was a For King and Country concert afterwards, which is an Australian duo, and that's really the one of the main reasons we decided to go. And those were that was a great concert. My girls enjoyed it. Actually, they enjoyed the whole trip. The What we didn't enjoy was we I checked the tires shortly after we left yesterday. we'd stopped to get gas, and I checked the tires because I noticed the ride down was unusually bumpy, and noticed it was still bumpy at slow speeds while we were stuck in traffic. And because we were stuck in like 5 o'clock traffic, Atlanta traffic, trying to leave yesterday. Um, but I checked the tires, and I saw that the inside of one of her rear tires, the belts were exposed, and there was a bulge in the tire. And we're lucky that you know, that we got it fixed when we did, because that could have been disastrous. But we found a little hole. We found a little hole in the wall, garage, that was open until 8 o'clock on a Thursday night, and they got us squared away. Got four new tires, and holy crap, it was inexpensive. I had to do a second take when he told me the price. So very blessed to have gotten that taken care of, and it didn't become anything bigger. But that also meant we didn't get home. We didn't get home until like this morning, like wee hours of the morning. We got home like close to 1 a.m. So it's been a crazy, like I said, it's been a crazy 48 to 72 hours. So, but here I'm back, ready to rip some cards, rip some packs. John says, has anyone been able to scan cards on trading card database? I got a couple of cards from the basketball break last week. I got those scanned. I think I stayed up and did them last Friday night, since the break didn't take very long, but I honestly haven't tried anything since. But I know the site has been very temperamental lately. I don't know what's going on with their servers, or if it's just the amount of traffic. I don't know what's going on, but I've got my trades turned off, so I'm not spending near as much time on the site as I normally do. I didn't say good evening, Rick. Good evening. All right, so our first box was loaded. We had four hits. We had a one of one printing plate. We had a pretty good auto, which was shipped off to Rob, because I think it was a Blue Jays. He actually just got it, I think today. He messaged me today to say he got it. Then we had a jersey card, and then we had the case hit. We had the whatever they're called, downtown, or I don't remember, but yeah, it was a fun break. I don't know if we can recreate that with tonight's, but we're gonna keep on trying, right? John says, haven't been to Atlanta since I was back in the 80s. Left Fort Gordon to see the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yeah, it is a beast. Traffic down there is a beast, and it's not just the traffic, it's the intersections, it's the way that the intersections are laid out. There's not a lot of, I mean, there's a lot of like funky intersections. You're not making a right turn, you're like going through the stoplight and then kind of veering off to the left, to the right, and like, I don't know, it's just way crazy. And it's gotten crazier since the last time, a couple of years ago. Plus, we stayed in a different part of town this time. Again, having the girls with us made us, kind of change up our normal plans, how to do things a little differently, but it was fun. We had a good time. John says, doesn't help I live in Minnesota. We have no stoplights in the entire county. Yes, Rick, that those nachos were very, very good. There was so much innovative ballpark food. Not everything was served in a helmet, mind you, but there were so many things that I wanted to try, but it just wasn't conducive to my diet. I already cheated enough with what I had, but so many other things I wanted to try while we were there. Maybe next time. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started because we're already 18 minutes past the hour. So let's go ahead and jump in here. Since we've opened this once, we kind of know what to expect. I did get the girls some Dippin' Dots yesterday, so I do have new Braves helmets for the Dippin' Dots, but my youngest has already said that she's keeping one of them, which I'm cool with. All right, starting off with an Eddie Matthews. Bear with me for a second. It looks to be washed out on my end. I got a shadow. All right, there we go. I think that looks a little better. So Eddie Matthews. And we've got Mr. Tim Raines for the Expos. J.R. Ritchie for Atlanta. Jackson Merrill, San Diego. Here's a red Andres Galarraga for Colorado. Again, these are numbered to the year. So this is 371 of 2023. It's the blue foil, Randy Johnson for Seattle. George Brett Diamond Kings. And we have another reverse negative Mark McGuire. Jason Dominguez, the Yankees. The Wizard, Beltran, KC. Don Sutton for the Dodgers. Gavin Cross, 1443 of 2023. Got to see him play a game or two down at Single A ball, where he played 29 games last year. Just down the road from me in Columbia, South Carolina. We have a blue Pete Rose. Noel V. Marte, rated prospect, Cincinnati. And a rated prospect, Austin Wells for the Yankees. Hey, good evening, Zach. Not a soccer fan, so nope, I did not see the gold. Marcelo Mayer or Meyer for Red Sox. Joe Tinker, White Sox. Zach Neto, the Angels. Nice. Mr. 3000. And this is one of the parallel versions. This is numbered 162 of 349. It's kind of hard to see, but it's right down in here. So I do not know what this parallel is called off the top of my head, but not a bad one. Followed up with a red 20 parallel 878 of 2023 of the kid himself. Blue parallel of James Wood, rated prospect. For the Nats, we have a Larry Walker Diamond Kings for Colorado and a Grayson Rodriguez for Baltimore. Actually, before we do that, let me get this one sleeved up. Jackson Churio for Milwaukee. Gary Carter, Expos. Zach Veen, Colorado. Marcelo Meyer for Boston. We got a dummy. And we have a 100 parallel Ricky Tiedemann for Toronto, 31 of 100. It's a blue Duke Snider parallel with the Dodgers. Gordon Graceffo, not sure if I pronounced that right, St. Louis. And a Diamond Kings of Robin Yount. Couple packs in and already hitting several nice parallels. Paul Molitor. Trevor Hoffman for San Diego. So that does not look like a San Diego uni. Tyler Black, Milwaukee. Jacob Melton, Houston. Independence Day. I don't remember what they call this parallel. Rafael Furcal for the Dodgers. It's a blue Harmon Killebrew, Minnesota. Nice. Tyler Soderstrom, Oakland, and Sadanye Rafaela for Boston. Larry Doby for Cleveland. Vladimir Guerrero for LA. Angels. Noah Schultz, Chicago White Sox. Babe Herman. Got our first hit. Diego Cartaya for the Dodgers. Rick, that is all you. And this is a parallel. We've got it's green with the stars, and it is numbered 11 of 15. It's washing out. 11 of 15. Finish off the pack, and then I'll sleeve that up. I have a blue Juan Marichal Diamond Kings, followed by a Lou Brock Diamond King and Jordan Lawler for Arizona. So congrats to Rick for getting the first hit of the night. Rated prospect So we should have what, two more hits floating around in the box. Jace Jung for Detroit. Bert Blyleven for Minnesota. Jordan Lawler, Arizona. We have a presidential or Liberty parallel, Noah Schultz. Those are not numbered. Have a red Jim Gilliam, Brooklyn, 1985 of 2023. A blue Dave Winfield for the Padres. Wade Boggs Diamond Kings for Tampa Bay, and a George Valera for Cleveland. Have you heard of Diego Cartaya, Rick? Is that a prospect that we should pay attention to? Let us know. Tamar Johnson for Pittsburgh. Willie McCovey for San Fran. Harry Ford, Seattle. Cool Papa Bell. Was that the Homestead Grays? To do some searching. Oh, our next hit, another auto, Signature Series, blue parallel, 49 of 99, Oscar Colas for the Chicago White Sox. Mayo, blue parallel for the Orioles. There is the base card of Diego, we just had the auto of, and a Ryan Sandberg Diamond Kings. We're one in the system. Sweet. Not a bad payoff then for your couple of bucks spent tonight. For the Cubs, Lee Smith. Richie Ashburn for Philly. Kyle Ripken, Baltimore. And a Dominators insert. This is 883 of 999. Lou Brock for the Redbirds, and that goes to Carey tonight. Sharp looking. Have a red Cade Horton. I believe that is for the Cubbies on 1103 of 2023. A blue parallel Diamond Kings for Roger Clemens and the Blue Jays. Marcelo Mayer and Kevin Parada. Desk mat here is already getting full. Tony Oliva for Minnesota. Sparky Anderson for Detroit. Gavin Cross, KC. Daniel Espino, Cleveland. Another dummy. We have a 100 parallel, Randy Johnson, 5 of 100. 5 of 100 for Seattle. John, that's you tonight, buddy. There's a blue Torrey Hunter for Minnesota. Raleigh Fingers Diamond Kings and a Jordan Walker for the Cardinals. Excuse me, guys. Duke Snyder, David Cone, Mets, Jackson Holiday for Baltimore. And our another auto, 3 autos. Just in the first half of the box, Zach Geloff for Oakland. And Aaron came in at the last minute and picked up the remaining 4 teams. Oakland, one of those. So congrats. Not numbered, but I'm not mistaken, we had a Zach Geloff autograph from that Leaf box that we did a couple weeks back. There's a cool Papa Bell Stars parallel. We have a Jack Leiter. Speaking, he's one that we also got something of out of that Leaf box. Jack Leiter, blue parallel for the Texas Rangers. Ellie Dela Cruz for Cincy. And Jacob Berry for Miami. Eddie quiet in the chat tonight. Move some stuff around. Got a Joe Morgan, the Reds. Dave Winfield, San Diego. Jacob Berry for the Fish. Jace Jung for Detroit. A red Tamar Johnson, 183 of 2023. Blue Carson Williams for Tampa Bay. Diamond Kings Eddie Matthews and Jordan Lawler. Randy Johnson, Seattle. Joe Carter, Toronto. Bob Feller for Cleveland. And we've got an Elite Series, Duke Snyder. Sparkly, shiny gold. Doesn't appear to be numbered. But a pretty cool looking insert nonetheless. Have a red Nolan Ryan, 128 of 2023. Blue Joe Morgan. Mick Abel for Philly and Indy Rodriguez for Pittsburgh. So we're halfway home. So we got 3 autos. We're going to get anything bonus in the second half of the box. Rod Carew kicks off the second half. From Minnesota, we have Jim Gilliam. We have Henry Davis for Pittsburgh. Brooks Lee, Minnesota. Dummy card. Here is a presidential parallel. We didn't get that in the first box. Rafael Palmeiro, 22 of 46 for Texas. Ben Morris. That is all you. Ryan Zimmerman blue. The Nats. Bobby Dorr for Boston and Amazing Win for St. Louis. Rafael Furcal for Dodgers, we have Bill Mazeroski for Pittsburgh, Roberto Alomar, San Diego. Okay, didn't see this in the first box either. Etched in Glory, Orlando Zapata, San Fran. Cool. Mike Piazza Red, 1811, 2023. Blue Jackson Joby or Job for Detroit. Gavin Stone for LA Dodgers, and a Diamond Kings Duke Snyder. Yori Perez for Miami. We have a Bob Lemon for Cleveland. Mason Wynn, St. Louis. Nick Abel for Philly. A red Pink Hensei, 1907 to 2023, St. Louis. David Cone, blue parallel. Andy Pages for the Dodgers, and Sal Frelick for Milwaukee. Lance Berkman for Houston. Eddie Murray, Baltimore. Vince Coleman, the Redbirds, and a blue Cooperstown Hoyt Wilhelm, 193, excuse me, of 249. Goes to Chicago. Then we had a Stars Parallel Willie Stargell Diamond Kings. Carl Yastrzemski blue for Boston. Frank Thomas Diamond Kings, and a King Griffey Jr. So not a bad pack. Well, we're getting a little bit more variety with this box. Brooks Robinson for Baltimore. Bernie Williams for the Yankees. Whitey Ford, Yankees. Alan Trammell for the Tigers. Another dummy. We have a Sam Rice. And this is a, oh darn, it's the lightning bolt parallel. I forget what these are called. It's a numbered 11 of 25. Washington Senators. Cannot think of what that parallel is called. Brian Ryoko, something like that. Blue parallel for Cleveland. Drew Romo for Colorado. Rob Hassel for the Nets. Mason Wynn, St. Louis. Dontrell Willis for Florida. Grant McCray, San Fran. And we got us another Unleashed. And it is a parallel. Marcelo Mayer, Boston. John, that is you again tonight. 822 of 999. A Blue Stars, Jim Gilliam A blue Evan Carter for Texas. Diamond Kings Vlad for the Expos, and Jackson Holiday for Baltimore. I like Unleashed. I believe we got 5 to go. Nick Abel for Philly. Ray Langford, St. Louis. Henry Bolt, Oakland. There's Kaline for Detroit. Another dummy card. Wade Boggs. This is a career stat line number to his on base percentage of 415. So 275 of 415, excuse me. Blue Jackson Churio, Milwaukee. Daniel Espino for Cleveland, and a Diamond Kings Killebrew for the Senators. Torrey Hunter for Minnesota. Juan Gonzalez, Texas. Cade Horton, Cubs. And we have another Dominators, this time Ricky Henderson, Oakland A's. 109 of 349. Here is a red parallel, Rafael Furcal, 1371 of 2023. More likely a blue, blue Juan Gonzalez for Texas, Evan Carter, and a Ripken Diamond King. Finish off that pack. Walker, St. Louis, early win, Cleveland, Henny Grow, Sam Rice, dummy. And we have another parallel. This one has a hard stock. It does not have a glossy back to it. Randy Johnson, 29 of 50. Again, I do not know what that parallel is called. It's a new one to me. Blue Robin, we have Elijah Green and Gavin Williams for Washington and Cleveland, respectively. So as expected, lots of color, lots of numbered parallels. Joe Morgan for Houston. Ryan Sandberg for the Cubs. Jim Edmonds, Cardinals. Jackson Churio from Milwaukee. We have a Pete Rose, red, 2007 of 2023. And we should have a blue Ryan Sandberg. So I believe we got the red and the blue of that card tonight. There is a Diamond Kings Pudge and a Duke Snyder. And our final pack. We either got something in this or another fatty. Jim Palmer for Baltimore. Here we have Ichiro for St. Louis. Elijah Green. And we got 4 hits tonight, guys. Jackson Joby. Not sure how you say his last name. Stay plain white jersey. Swatch to be clean as a whistle. And he looks like he played a handful of games down in single A last year. But that is going to Mr. Larry French, the sewing machine guy. And nice. A red Diamond Kings. Vlad Senior for 48 of 2023. There's a blue Tony Oliva. And there's Acuna's younger brother for Texas. And Brooks Lee for Minnesota. So that does it, guys. Man. Quite a bit. Got a nice stack of base. Like a good stack of base cards. All the blue parallels. Quite a few of those. Quite a few of the red parallels, which are numbered to the year. And let's just start hitting the recap. So the stars parallels, these are not numbered. We have Jim Gilliam, Stargell, Coolpop-Bell, and Furcal. The presidential, Noah Schultz. Those were not numbered. And then let's get into all the numbered stuff. So we had a career stat line Wade Boggs, numbered to 415. It goes to Boston. And then again, I can't remember the name of this one, Lightning Bolt, 11 of 25, Sam Rice for the Senators. Again, another parallel that I do not recall the name of, and it is Randy Johnson. Diamond Kings for Arizona. For this one, I might have said the wrong team before, but this is for Arizona. 29 of 50. So Tim Rice had the Diamondbacks. Nice little parallel there. We have the presidential parallel, Rafael Palmeiro, 22 of 46. We have the 100 parallel, Randy Johnson, this time for the Mariners, 5 of 100. The 100 parallel, Ricky Tiedemann, 31 of 100 for the Blue Jays. Unleashed, Marcelo Mayer. Again, that is 822 of 999. Dominators, Ricky Henderson, 109 of 349. Cooperstown, Hoyt Wilhelm, 193 of 249. And forgot, this one was not numbered. Etched in Glory, Zapata, Orlando Zapata, San Fran. Elite Series, Duke Snyder. And okay, yeah, this one is numbered. 980 of 999. I think I missed that originally. We have a Dominators Lou Brock, 883 of 999. And a Mr. 3000 Eddie Murray, 162 of 349. And then 4 hits. The last one was the, I want to call it a relic, but jersey card, Jackson Joby, Signature Series Blue, the White Sox, Oscar Colas, 49 of 99. We have a Zach Geloff auto, not numbered, for Oakland. And then, as Mr. Rick shared with us, the Dodgers' top prospect in their farm system, Diego Cartaya, um, sticker auto rated prospect 11 of 15. So there we go. Anybody wants a dummy card? I got a couple of those. Let me know. But that is it, guys. Might see if I can scan a few cards, go ahead and get some recaps ready for tomorrow. Um, if not, I'll work on those tomorrow. And then I've got to figure out what we're going to do next week. I should have a chance in the upcoming week to hit my honey hole, see if they've got any goodies that I can pick up for the group. Um, I've got a couple of things in the stack next to me, but nothing too earth shattering. Um, but you know what? I was thinking about this the other day. It's been a while since I've done one of my dollar breaks, where regardless of the team, it's just a buck. Um, of course, it's going to be an older product, but that's okay. Sometimes the older products can still be fun. Get some Hall of Famers, maybe a cool parallel, maybe a cool 90s insert. So I've not quite settled. I've got two things that I've been kind of kicking back and forth. But I'll settle on one this weekend, and I should be able to get that sign up post come Friday. But yeah, it may be a dollar break, it may be just a regular break, but yeah, maybe that's piqued your curiosity. I don't know. Check back Sunday night to the Facebook group. So appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a fantastic weekend, whatever you end up doing. Check the Facebook group Sunday night for the next break, and let me know if you need anything else in the meantime. If you're ready to have your stuff shipped, if you just want an inquire to how much you have built up, let me know. I can send you a picture. But as always, I appreciate your participation and your support, guys, and we'll catch you back here next Friday night. Y'all have a great one.